Rumble thy belly full, spit fire, spout rain. Nor rain, wind, thunder, fire are my daughters. I tax not you, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, call you children. You owe me no subscription. Then let fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old man.
At the beginning of the play, King Lear appeared as an insensitive and arrogant man. His desire was to be treated above all for his title and not be loyal and rule the land like a real king. It is proven when he demonstrated public display of love when he asked which of his daughters loved him most. King Lear is a man who transitioned from a state of power to a state of misery. King Lear's character demonstrates a man filled with worth of what he projects. His qualities are astonishing, who reflect and impact others' lives. Due to his position on the throne, his sum of values and power in the kingdom shows great loyalty and reputation of being a remarkable king. The change of King Lear had impacted his life by making a decision that ended poorly. His desire to prepare his 3 daughters for power was by dividing the land amongst them. Proving his selfishness, he commanded that they will profess their love to him and the public. The daughter that professed her love the most passionately would receive the greatest division of land. Lear's daughter Cordelia was the one daughter out of the 3 that did not express her love affection to him as strongly as the other 2 sisters. Due to Lear's arrogance, he banished his daughter Cordelia from his kingdom. His other 2 daughters took over the given land and had betrayed him by going against him. King Lear projects many tragic flaws, but one of them in fact is egotism. It is proven from the beginning of the play that egotism causes him to be a mistake in judgment, which is a division of his kingdom and loss of his daughter Cordelia. Throughout the play, the consequences of his mistakes slowly increase until he is destroyed. In a tragic hero, there must be a transition, and in Lear's case, it's from happiness to misery. At first, Lear has everything he has ever wanted, wealth and power. Because the tragic character must pass from happiness to misery, he was first seen at the beginning of the play as a happy man who eventually transitions to a disaster. Lear's character is presented at the beginning of the play as someone who is very selfish, arrogant, and self-absorbed. Although Lear's character does not project any evil doings, he still is in fact no good. His sanity and arrogance causes him to lose people he cared about, such as Cordelia, who he banished from his kingdom because she would not profess her love to him. Throughout the play, Lear's character changes as he realizes the mistakes he had made, which causes him to make bad decisions and destroyed his life. The death of Lear was a result of his youngest daughter Cordelia, who was brought to her death. He first thought she was still alive, but then her death was finally confirmed. Lear was brought to his death after he struggled throughout his life and the sanity he had experienced. King Lear began the play as a man who mainly cared about himself. Power and wealth were the 2 things he valued dearly. After his tragic downfall, he realized that he had lost many people he cared about. His affection to Cordelia, and the thought of him wanting to be in prison with her over becoming king, proved to the audience that his sanity made him a better man. The play King Lear took place in England during the war with France. During that time, power was a major impact on the kingdom, and every man had to be loyal to the other. The tragedy of King Lear and his actions impacted society because he was the one that ruled the land, and every action he had made created a predicament to his kingdom.